UFC 312 predictions, starting with Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland. i am going to go with Dricus du Plessis, but this was a really close fight in the original fight, like the first fight. Um, I do see, I do see Dricus's just being better. Like, you got to think in this entire time, Dricus has been like, oh, it was a close fight. I won. I need to get better. Sean Strickland's thinking, close fight. I should have won. I did everything right, probably. Uh, yeah, and even Sean Strickland has the most split decisions in his like out of everyone. I think he has the most split decisions in UFC. So, like, nah, like there's clearly something up with your style if you're getting that many split decisions. So I'll be going with Dricus du Plessis. Now let me just get my notes because I did write some. I already know what I'm going to say for this fight, to be honest. It's more on the body kicks of DDP. Here we go. Right, so we all know what DDP is. A big, powerful wrestler with good body kicks. He's got good forward pressure, good defense actually, if you'd believe it. Like, his hands always go back to where they need to be after a punch. We all know Strickland's style: jab, teep, jab, jab, teep, jab, teep, jab, jab, maybe another teep, maybe a cross if you're very fucking lucky. Um, Obviously, he has the good defense. That's why Dricus had to blitz in and just get him off guard when he wasn't expecting it. Um, as well, I just wanted to say, when you do actually leg kick Sean Strickland, he doesn't react well to it. I'm just saying that much. Like, it's hard to leg kick him because his check and defense to leg kicks are really high level. But when you do kick him in the legs, he doesn't react well at all. So, yeah, it wouldn't. I've seen this going the exact same way as before. Maybe a little bit more, less closer towards Dricus. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Dricus. I think he needs to use more body kicks though. Maybe even a head kick. You know what? Even a head kick, because you got to think, like, with Strickland's style, he's got one hand down and one hand up, and I know he can still lift the other arm up, but it's a lot harder to bring your arm from like your waist to your fucking head, so he can still kick you in the head. I'm gonna go with Dricus. I think it'll be decision again, because I do think the big fight is gonna be Chimaev Dricus, which is a super close fight, I think. Yeah, give me Dricus. I don't think Sean Strickland is in the right mental space going into this fight. He's probably just talk about how he got robbed. You didn't get robbed. In all fairness, I think Dricus has more of an argument winning rounds 2, 3, and 4 than Sean Strickland has winning rounds 1, 2, and 5. And this is how you know that Dricus did win the fight, is because when you look in comment sections, like, who they think won the fight, it's always, oh, I think Strickland won round 3, rounds 1, 3, and 5, or round 4, 3, and 5, and stuff like that. And it's just like, what? What fight are you watching? Third and fourth are clearly Dricus's. Same how round 1 and 5 were clearly Strickland's. So it comes down to round 2. So, but yeah, I'm going to go with Dricus. I think Dricus is just... I think he's getting better with every fight, and I do think he will get more takedowns. As well, I highlight something else with this fight. Dricus can take Sean Strickland down. It wasn't like he was just couldn't take him down. His takedowns are useless. He can get him down, but he just broke away from the clinch because he didn't feel no danger with Sean Strickland. But with Adesanya, which isn't too much of a thing now because he just lost to Ramavov. But with Is he? You've got to be careful on the feet because he has Gyno and can put you out with any shot. But yeah, I'm moving on now. I've got Drickers winning. Moving on to Zhang Wei Li versus Tatiana Tavares. Is that how you say her name? Yeah, I think Wei Li is digressing with every single fight. Man, I haven't watched a Tavares fight. Well, I've watched one. She looks really good for a woman fighter, so I'm gonna go with Tavares. I do kind of want Zhang Wei Li to win. Yeah, I'm moving on. I don't really predict women's fights. Moving on, Justin Tafa versus Talison Teixeira. Yeah, these are the records in UFC. I think, by the way, because he's not 1-0. He's 1-0 because he fought on the Contender Series and won. I think this is. Did he have a very boring fight? No, this is someone else on the card. Right, never mind. It's someone else in the Contender Series had a really boring fight. But yeah, I do think Teixeira's got this. Justin Tafa's like mid-level heavyweight. He's nothing really good. He's nothing really bad. He's just meh. He's very open defensively though, which makes me terrified. He's got good jabs, got good low kicks. This is Talison Teixeira. He's long. He's 6'7", but it says 6'6" on Google. He's got an 83-inch reach, 43-inch leg reach. And Tafa's not the best heavyweight in the world, is he? So I'm going to go with Talison Teixeira. He is actually good for a heavyweight. What's his weight? Hang on, what's his weight? Yeah, and he's a big heavyweight. Well, he's on the small end of heavyweight, but yeah. Give me Talison Teixeira. Moving on to Jimmy Crude versus Bellator? Fucking Bellator. We'll call him Bellator because lol. Jimmy Crude has overrated wrestling. I can't lie. Gets hit too much. But there again, Bellator, I don't know. He's a good wrestler. He's fought better comp. He's very vulnerable though. He is very tough as well. Fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna choose for this one. I might go with who's the underdog here? Oh fuck, I don't understand these odds. I'm used to UK odds. I'll go with Bellator. Yeah. Bellator. Right, we're moving on to Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. I think this is going to be a good fight, I really do think this. Because you've got the Australian, you know how good Australian fighters are with Volkanovski and that. Even though he's just been knocked out, but we'll forget about that. And we know Argentina, that they'll be some tough cunts from Southern America. Yeah. I think Matthews is going to win. But this Prado is very, very, very aggressive for no reason whatsoever. He's just super aggressive. I do think his power is going to be when his body works class 2. He's got 2 losses in UFC though, so I'm not too confident watching. Too confident in this. He's got good hands. This Matthews. Good movement, good combinations, good body work, good calf kicks, aggressiveness, a decent power. That's why I'm going to go with Jake Matthews. Prado's good. I do think it'll be a good fight. But yeah, I think both his losses were actually like short notice too, so I don't really mind it. Who's a longer man? Yeah, he's a longer fighter. They both have similar styles in a way. But yeah, we'll move on to the prelim headline of Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. And I'm not cutting that out because I'm a lazy cunt. Jack Jenkins, we love Jack Jenkins. I do glaze Jack Jenkins so much in like. So I'll just get onto it. Calf kicks, with boxing combination, nice stiff jab, body work. This is Jack Jenkins. And then we've got, on the other end, we've got a split decision to Leroy Murphy, this Gabriel Santos. He's in Oliveira's camp. He's a southpaw. Also has good kicks. Fought experienced vets. One fight in UFC, though. Combos. And they're very similar fighters, but good leg checks Santos has got. I'm going to have to go with Santos. Jack Jenkins has lost a few in his time. I do like Jack Jenkins though. It's a good fight though. I'm a choose Santos. I'm pretty decently confident in this. Yeah. I'm not confident. Moving on. Tom Nolan versus Borshev. Now, why have I got it mixed up? Why is it all the wrong way around? Right, we know what Tom Nolan is. He actually beat Bogdan Grant on the Contender Series, which I didn't know about. He won last weekend. Nolan is actually pretty good. I forgot about this. Yeah, he's really good. Rangy, long kicks, rushes the offense though. Pull counter. This is Borshev. He's got good pull counters, body work. Now it just comes to who's tougher, an Australian or a Russian. Who has a longer reach? Ah, fuck. I might go Borshev. It's a super close fight this. I might go Borshev just purely on being Russian and tougher. Yeah, give me Borshev. And if he flops it, I'm going to be livid. Why is it's a lightweight fight and he's 172 pounds or 0.7 pounds. He's 173 pounds. What is this? And he's got a 69-inch reach as a 5'11" man. You got T-Rex arms, bro. But yeah, give me Borshev. I do think that's an easy one. Right, Wang Kong versus Bruno Brasil. Have I said that right? I think I've said that right. I haven't got no notes for this fight. Let me just have a look at the record and I'll go off that. This Wang Yong's supposed to be good though, I do remember. Yeah, I'll take Wang Kong. Yeah. Moving on. Colby Thickness versus Alexandra Topuria. So we've got the Volkanovski protege, I guess, versus Topuria's brother. They're both going to be each other's corners, so it's going to be like sort of, yeah, it's going to be sort of like the Usman versus Paul Hughes fight. Oh no, Conor McGregor wasn't even in the corner, was he? No, he wasn't even in the corner. Now, Alexander Topuria's been training a while because he's been training for Cody Haddon, who I did have winning. I can actually see Colby Thickness winning this. But the reason why I'm not going to choose him to win this is because Alexander Topuria, let's just look at their records for a sec. Yeah, you see here. Oh, right. Doesn't even tell you. Right, so Colby Thickness is undefeated and Alexander Topuria has one loss to a roid user. But he's beaten loads of roid users in the... What do you call it? In the Spanish circuit, is that what you call it? He's beat a lot of roid users. Just look at some of his fights. These are bantamweights and they look like heavyweights just because they're 5'2". It's crazy. Colby fights a bit like Volk with his long guards and faking the right hand out there. Fakes. He's very tough. He got fucking front kicked in the head and dropped from it and then survived the round. And then, yeah. He didn't win the round because damage-based scoring. We're not pussies, you know what I mean? We don't control time merchants. Topuria's last fight was against a roid user. He has that typical... They're very similar to their... I guess who they look up to in Volkanovski, in Colby, and their younger brother, actually, Ilya Topuria. But I'm going to go with Topuria. But if this was a They both had the same training camp. I would be going with Topuria, to Kobe Thickness, but because Topuria is on a longer training camp, he'll be more prepared. I'm gonna choose Topuria. Kobe Thickness though, don't slack on him because he can win this fight. I do think he could win this fight. It's a very close one, but yeah, I don't think Alexander Topuria is that good. But there again, he is fighting roid users. Like, you should see the size of these guys. He's fighting at bantamweight. Is it still bantamweight? Yeah, it doesn't even say, but it says here. But yeah, he's fighting really fucking big guys at bantamweight. So I guess I'm gonna go with Topuria. Right, who is next on the card? It is Jonathan versus Kevin. That's what I'm gonna say. I ain't pronouncing these fucking names, man. Fuck that. Jonathan had a really boring Contender Series fight, for real. It was really boring, just cage hugs, and then I think what submission did he get? Triangle choke. He got a triangle choke. He hugs the fence a lot. Kevin comes off of a judo background. He's fought Brian Battle. Was getting beaten up by Brian Battle, but it's always good to go against higher opponents. Powerful striking, but his striking is terrible. I do see Jonathan getting this one done, but I am scared because he could get thrown and ground and pounded out. Yeah, but Kevin Juice, I think you say his name, he's not that good. Moving on to another Contender Series fighter. Salkdo, I don't know how you say it, versus Anshu Jubilee. Jubilee is one of those fighters where he's good, but he doesn't have a chin, so it's very hard for me to choose him. And as well, this new opponent he's fighting is really fucking good. If you don't know, I'm choosing the Contender Series fighter on the left. He's Australian. He's a very good fucking fighter too. Very good. Anshu Jubilee got knocked out in his last fight too by Breeden of all people. He's got good boxing, nice kicks. But I've seen how long this Contender Series fighter fights, because I can't say his name, I'm just going to refer to him as Contender Series fighter. He's long, he's got good combinations, he ducks under after a combination for a takedown, head, body, head, it's very good stuff. I've got the Contender Series fighter winning. Now we're moving on to Hung Sung Park. Oh my, fuck these names. This is the first fucking card. This is the first fight of this card, and this is the name you've got to pronounce. But I've went with Hung Sung Park. He's very good. Boxing in and out. You know what I'm saying? He's very in and out, powerful. Looks powerful anyway. He lands and it's like a big clash, and it's like, what the fuck was that? And it's like, you know. But this Tom Burrell has very good submissions. He's also powerful himself. Yeah. Park wins. I'm saying that. Park wins. But I don't even think it'll be close. I think the Mongolian's gonna get smashed. To be fair, he's undefeated too, so that's also confidence coming into this, or pressure. He could be like, I don't want to lose my all. But I did watch them and I was like, yeah, Park's gonna win this. There's a massive skill deficiency here. So altogether, I've got Park, Contender Series guy, Jonathan, Topuria, but I'm not too confident on that. Kong, Borshev, Gabriel Santos, Jake Matthews, Bellator, oh the fuck that these names, Teixeira, Suarez, and Dricus Duplessis. Yeah, there's a lot of 50-50s on the card, so I wouldn't be surprised if I get a lot of these wrong. But, oh well, what can you do? It's MMA. There's so many ways to lose and lose. But, like, subscribe. Yeah, I'm actually gonna try and get out a Volkanovski versus Topuria 2 breakdown out, because I do think we are overlooking Volk, but I do think Topuria wins. I do think, but I'm gonna get that out and I'm gonna explain it in the video. So you should definitely subscribe for that one. Definitely. But yeah, comment your predictions on the cards. This is a terrible card, by the way. It is fucking shit. Terrible for a pay-per-view, and I think it's actually disgusting what they've given the Australian crowd. But we give the fucking Brazilians, a class fat card every single time. It's disgusting. But yeah, comment your predictions, subscribe, like the video, because it boosts liking and commenting boosts it in the algorithm. So like and comment, subscribe, and I'll try and get that breakdown out as soon as possible, because it's in the works, in it. So see you later.